everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my Feb favorites with you guys. But first of all, how are you guys doing? Start with the very first thing which I've been practicing this February is less screen time. Yes, we all have been there, right? I don't know how many people are able to do it, but I've been practicing less screen time. I wanted to focus more on being in the present moment. So I just uninstalled all my social media apps and I was just raw, sitting, doing nothing, being with my thoughts. And it's kind of dangerous though. And I kind of missed Instagram. So I had set some rules for myself earlier as well that I am not going to touch my phone first thing in the morning. I'm just going to give it 1 or 2 hours. And I am so proud of it that I've been practicing it. But the moment I touch my phone, I instantly go on seeing reels other people have sent me or replying to text messages and then doom scrolling. I forget about the time and then I'm like, okay, I'm wasting a lot of time and I just wish I would have used that time somewhere else. And that's why I had to set another rule for myself. Only 30 minutes of screen time in the morning and 15 minutes at night. I know it's really tough and very ambitious of me, but I've been practicing it and so far it's been a wave. Sometimes I'm really good at it and I don't do it, but sometimes my mind is wandering and I get distracted and I just touch my phone even if I want to do something else on my phone, and I instantly by default open it and scroll a bit, and then I have to mindfully remind myself that this is not good, this is not okay. My phone is a tool, it is not a default environment for me. I feel the more I've reduced my screen time, the more calmer I am and more feminine I feel, because feminine is not rushed and grounded. And I feel, because I'm just over this idea of posting a lot about me and myself, I'm just gonna post less but intentional. I feel like more and more I'm evolving. I'm becoming this person who really doesn't want to post. But I also like taking pictures and I'm a kind of lazy person. And instead of going to my Google Drive to check out moments, I would check out my Instagram account. So all those pictures, stories are for me, for myself. But then why to make a show out of it? Maybe I can make a picture album and just look at it whenever I want to. But that's the thing, it's hard. It's hard printing it out and then keeping it and sticking it out and writing captions in the book. But I think it's a good idea. I should do that. I think I've been reaching out to my phone a lot lately because my attention is scattered and I really don't know what to focus on if I am bored or I am not in the moment. So I really want to get rid of this lifestyle and this mindset, because too much consuming, it just dulls my mind and my mind is like not able to hear myself. But do let me know if you guys are also practicing this or are already on this journey or have already finished this and you guys don't do screen time at all. And so I would love to hear your story. Another one of my favorites this month has been layering of perfumes. Yes, I am a big fan of scents. They evoke different kinds of feelings inside me. And after exploring so many scents of different kinds and researching about the kind of smells I like and experimenting with a lot of different fragrances, I was kind of bored and I was like, what next? I think it was Florence Pug, and she was mentioning that she layers oils, which her mother makes, customized oils on her skin after a perfume, and she layers them. And the scent is very signature to her. And I was intrigued, and I thought, okay, I can also layer perfumes. And then I read about it. Of course, my source being Reddit, and there was a flood of information about layering perfumes and what works with what. And I started experimenting. So recently I'm obsessed with Diptyque. Oops. So I was wearing it, but it kind of didn't smell feminine to me. I don't know how to put it in words, but I just felt like it needs something more. So I started layering it with my perfume, which I wear every day when I'm at home. Is this from Forest Essentials called Gulnar. This is one of my favorite perfumes and was my very first luxury purchase when I started earning in India. And I don't know, I have just some feelings with this perfume, so I just keep buying it. So this is like always in my stock. So TLDR, I mix this Forest Essentials Gulnar, which is a rose fragrance with some cardamom in it, and Dosan. So I layer this strong scent with my favorite flower. This combination is just wow. And you know guys, I was just wearing this the other day to a restaurant And the lady who was taking my orders, she just finished taking my order, and she was the next moment she said, "Okay, I can't resist. What are you wearing? You smell amazing. Just tell me the names. I'm going to buy right now." And I was like, "Oh wow, someone noticed." So I'm really loving this idea of layering perfumes. So it's kind of tricky to layer three perfumes because you have to get the perfect balance, but you can experiment it. So the rule of layering is heavy first and then the lightweight next. The way I look at it is the base should be very strong, one which has a lot of depth, and the other one should be the personality layer, the fragrance you want to add on top of the base notes. So this is the perfume I've been wearing a lot recently. Santal 33, which has sandalwood and cardamom. Weirdly, I have a lot of perfumes with cardamom, huh? Sandalwood as my base because it's strong. Miss Dior, which has Lily of the Valley as my personality layer. I get a lot of compliments if I only wear this, by the way. I was not even buying this perfume. The rep, she literally forced me to buy this because I was buying J'adore, and she said, "No, this is the long lasting one." The scent is very feminine. So the combination of sandalwood and Lily of the Valley on top of that, my Burberry, adds to the flavor of this combination, and I smell like a vintage celebrity. I don't know, Audrey Hepburn. Some vintage vibe I get, and it is so elegant and ethereal. I am myself mesmerized by the combination and the scent it evokes inside me. So this is my top highlight of Feb favorites because this is what I've been enjoying lately, layering perfumes. Have you guys heard Somber? He's the new artist, a boy who is just 19 years old, and he just gave a banger of an album and so many beautiful songs, and they are just on top 50 globally. I mean, my mind is blown. I've been listening to it repeatedly. All of his songs have a really beautiful vibe, kind of vibe which I really like, which is like night walks. There is moon out there, and you're walking with your friend or with your partner, and you're just listening to this music, that kind of vibe, and the wind is blowing. So this is what Somber is all about. And all of his songs have so much edge that I've never seen before. I think I stumbled upon him when I was listening to Back to Friends. And you know what, guys? His other songs are actually more beautiful and attractive to me. So my top three favorites of Somber are, number one song which I really like is We Never Dated. The melody is kind of cool. It's really not a normal song. It is mind blowing. You guys listen to it, it's so catchy, but it's also dreamy and whimsical. And the harmonies this song has, I'm just feeling goosebumps right now just thinking about the song. I don't know, music evokes so many different kinds of feelings inside me. I don't know if it's with you guys as well. Thank you to all the people who have shown me so many beautiful music, and I am so grateful for you guys. Please recommend more songs to me, and I would be really happy to listen. And I know on a different tangent on this, but I just want to speak a few words on this. Is all the people you meet in life, if they show you what they like or they have explored, and if you like try to explore and see if that is what you like as well, I feel like I'm adding to me. I'm just discovering myself through other people. Someone is recommending a different song to me, and I was like, I wish I would have listened to this earlier. This song is so beautiful, and I want to like keep listening to it all my life. It's just a whole new paradigm shift, I guess. Listening to different songs, movies, people recommended, and you just keep adding to your personality, which I wouldn't have explored on myself. So you need people to show you those kind of things. Okay, back to Somber. So this song, We Never Dated, uh, the lyrics, how come we never even dated? But I still find myself of thinking of you daily. Okay, I'm a very bad singer. The harmonies of I Can't Make You Love Me is so catchy and it's amazing. It's incredible, out of this world. My favorite line from this song is, I wish nothing but the best for you, but I hope who's next sees the rest of you. These lines just hit home. One more song which I really like from Somber is I Wish I Knew How to Quit You. So this is the Somber song I would recommend to people who haven't listened to him, and it's supposed to be a melancholic song, and I really like melancholic song, but this song doesn't give me those sad vibes. It's kind of happy melancholic. I don't know how to put that. It kind of reminds me of beach, like you're walking or dancing with your friends on a beach, like that kind of song. Do I Ever Cross Your Mind? It is a very calm, soothing song, and it is somber. And the song is Somber from Somber. This song just makes me feel very warm and calm, and It reminds me of Bangalore evenings where you're with your friends, walking, there's this cool breeze touching your hair, and you just feel content and satisfied in your life. That kind of feeling this song evokes inside me. I really feel Somber is truly a legend, and he's just a prodigy, and he's just gonna make really big. And so I think I can rightly say the yearner of the year is Somber, for me at least. There is this one product which I fell in love with recently, and the product is this. I think most of the girlies would have guessed this is Moon Shadow from Space Cowboy. Moon Shadow in Space Cowboy from Urban Decay. This is an eyeshadow. This is a champagne glitter. And it is not glitter, but it has tiny particles which are wet but are sparkly. This is like a very nude champagne shadow. And this is like a one-shot shadow. You don't have to layer it. If you want to, you can. But for my minimal makeup, I really like adding this to my eyes. Just dab it with my fingertip and I'm done. And it looks beautiful and it stays on for more than 6 hours and the sparkle doesn't spread. It's my favorite product. Moon Shadow. And I kind of like the name as well. It is a very beautiful nude shimmer and it gives you a subtle good look. If you pop it up and just wear mascara, your eyes will look so dreamy and ethereal. This philosopher lit light in one of the darkest rooms of my brain, and I really don't know how to turn it off, and I have never been better. This philosopher has made me a very different person. I read The Stranger from Camus 4 or 5 years ago, and that has been my number one favorite book. And as I said, it evoked certain aspects in my brain which were present, but I was not aware that I had that streak. So I just thought I'll give this book a try, Happy Death. And it just led to one more thought, which I have been thinking also, is that happiness is a choice. And you should really focus on not earning money, but earning money to buy time so that in that time you can choose consciously how you want to be happy. And this is the message that I got from this book, and I really don't want to give any spoilers, but I think it's kind of similar to The Stranger because the character is the same, and the idea of finding meaning in what you do, or what's the point of all this life and being here, being alive. All those questions Camus tries to answer in this book in a different story with a similar tone as The Stranger, and it kind of struck a chord inside me, and I was mind blown again. And once the rubber band stretches, it can go back to its own shape. Moving on, more aspect which has changed me in February is outgrowing friendships. I know friendships in 30s are hard, but it is harder to lose friends which I've had since 10-15 years. And it kind of feels sad. What can you do? I think I'm evolving into a very different person. I am not that version I was 2 years ago or 4 years ago or 10 years ago. And there are people who just stay with you in all of your versions and accept you the way you are. And then there are people who pull you back to that version or just grow apart organically. And it has been happening with me, and I've been losing so many friends. And it just kind of hitting me that my values are changing and what matters to me is not reciprocated in that bond anymore. I'm not feeling respected or the same amount of love and harmony, and the bond which I had with those people is not the same anymore, and I'm just growing apart, and it's kind of sad, but I think I just have to accept it. I'm a very deep person, and when I make bonds, I just want to hold on to them for all my life. I don't give up on people, but recently these things are happening, and I'm just coming in terms with this fact that no matter how hard you try, if that relationship is forced, if that bond is just not aligning with your values, and it's not going to serve you in the long term. Okay, let's move on to material things which evoke happiness inside you. Or I absolutely love my me time, and my me time comprises of coffee and books. I already talked about a book, so guess what the next thing is? Coffee. I was thinking about it since so many months that I should share really my favorite coffee recipe with you guys, but I was kind of running out of my Nespresso pods. Recently ordered my one of my favorite barista flavors, which is hazelnut, which is roasted hazelnut, and it's finally here with a lot of more flavors, of course. So this is what I have every day in the morning. This beautiful brown pod has such amazing aroma, and it's like kind of little ball of magic. So I really like my coffee bitter. Little hint of hazelnut, roasted hazelnut gives it a very smoky taste and kind of like it. What I do is I add a half teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and then I just brew my coffee in my Nespresso. I have the Virtuo Nespresso, and it just gives me really beautiful espresso. And yeah, that's my coffee recipe, easy and simple. Sometimes I add a dash of milk by frothing it and then adding a bit of maple syrup if I just want to have a coffee, if I just want to have a latte or hazelnut latte. That rarely happens, maybe once a month. This is what I have regularly with cinnamon, and it's my absolute favorite thing in the morning. And I'm kind of attached to this coffee machine and these Nespresso pods, and I'm just gonna have attachment issues if it goes away from me. I want to talk about one more thing which I've learned recently, which is called blurred makeup. So blurred makeup is a makeup which looks like a filter. It's like a little bit blurry, not too glamorous, not too shiny, kind of velvety look. So I've been trying that out and I think it's kind of good. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. So what I use generally is you don't do a lot of dewy foundation on your makeup. You just have a soft tint with an illuminator and you just use a tint or an illuminator as the base and just conceal it. You don't do a lot of bronzing. Maybe use a darker shade to give a cool effect to your skin rather than warm. I just skip that step completely and I focus on the muted blush part because that's my favorite part. So I've got a couple of muted blushes for that blurred look. One is this, which is Beige Rose from Gucci. And this is what I use more frequently for my blurred makeup look. This is a Flush Balm from Merit Beauty. It's in the shade Beverly Hills. Merit products are amazing. I'm almost out of it and I kind of love this shade. It just looks like my skin but better. Muted rose shade, and then I top it up with this Hourglass illuminating powder, and I also use the eyeshadow I talked about, Moon Shadow. And the thing is that you don't do heavy eyeliner or heavy bronzer stuff or highlighters for the blurred makeup. So Moon Shadow and a little bit of light brown pencil for your eyes is more than enough with a very light mascara, not the glamorous one. And the last step, which is a very important step, is your lips for the blurred makeup. And what I do is I use a brown shade. For that, I've currently been using this. This is from Rare Beauty. It's in the shade Vice. This is the lip liner. And you just dab your lip balm or lipstick, which is a very nude or rosewood color, for a blurred makeup. This crayon from NARS for a little bit darker brown blurred makeup look. But the trick is to not put this directly on your lips, but instead put it on your fingertips and then dab it on your lips to give a blurred look. And then you just top it up with the makeup spray and you will have a very ethereal, magical, soft light filter look, which is like a fairy-like makeup. And I just feel like I am looking like a doll, or I'm just fairy with some pixie dust on my eyes from Urban Decay. By the way, all these products which I'm showing you guys, these are like what I use and they are not sponsored. I wish they were, but they are not. And I hold no accountability of it. And so I'm just not marketing them or anything. I just wanted to call it out. Okay, last favorite is I recently had my housewarming party and it was a really beautiful experience because I hosted a party for like 40 people and I really wanted to add my touch to it, and I created a pebble painting station and tiny bubble blowing kits when you enter the home, and I had decorated everything in gold and white, and we made the easel board when I decorated it with natural flowers and with the baby breaths, and I was kind of so happy of how it turned out. And I also created a tree with wishes, and people wrote really beautiful wishes on it. And I was just kind of happy that I had that experience, and so many people showed up to show love for me and for this beautiful house. And like I had so many helping hands. I was feeling so grateful that there are so many people who just want to help me and be there for me. Like that presence is Like that presence, that intention melt my heart, and I was feeling so grateful. By the way, I was wearing this dress for my housewarming. Isn't it pretty? So that's all what I had for my Feb favorites. Let me know which one was your favorite. So if you just want to talk about something, whatever I discussed or something else, please just leave a comment. I'm so happy that you guys watch my content, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for being here, and I love you guys so much. Bye.